ॐ तच्छंयोरावृणीमहे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपतये दैवी स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजं शन्नो अस्तु द्विपदे शञ्चतुष्पदे ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Suprabhatam and welcome to all YAC students of DD and regular. This is the session the residents of Prashanti Kutiram gather at 8 o'clock and we chant some shlokas of Bhagavad Gita which are divided into 4 streams of yoga, and today we chanted Bhakti Yoga Shloka Sangraha. Today it is celebrated all over the world as the Labour's Day, and in some countries it is called the Workers' Day as well. Is there anything celebrated as Workers' Day in our ancient system, ancient tradition? In fact, every day was a celebration, not one day or May 1. In that case, why this day specifically was nominated for celebration of Workers' Day or Labour's Day? When industrialization happened, there was a very big gap between the owners and the laborers. In order to bring this synergy, they started celebrating Labour's Day. In the ancient system, we have 4 classes of the society: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. This is not the jati or caste. Caste is different and Varna system is totally different. Today we think all the workers and all the laborers do belong to Shudra category. No, it is not. The concept of Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra is entirely different from what we think today. It is the system called Varna system is not brought into the society to divide. It is only created by the natural sociological order to bring all together and work efficiently. What are the duties of these 4? Krishna says, Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam guna karma vibhagasha. Chaturvarnya. These 4 classes of the society are created by me, considering 2 factors in their personality. The first one being quality, and the second the profession. What is my quality and what is my profession? That is, I am apt to choose whichever I want. It is not biologically or in the dynasty it comes. If I am a Brahmana, it is not necessary that my children are also should be Brahmanas alone. If I am Kshatriya, my children also need not be Kshatriyas. The best example is in Mahabharata. Bharata was the son of Shakuntala Devi, and he had 12 children together. But he thought, none of my children are eligible to sit in the throne. So I am going to appoint someone else who is eligible, who is capable of doing things, the Kshatra, ruling the kingdom. So Bharata brought somebody else, not his own children. So this was the system, very well deep rooted in our society, not to divide, to bring all people together and work synergically. As we continue to study Bhagavad Gita, in 18th chapter, Krishna gave the list of qualities, list of duties for Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. They said, if at all you want to become a human, at least be a Shudra. Then you can raise your level. What is the meaning of Shudra? Shudra word is derived from root Shuch. Shuch has two meanings. One is Shaucha. Shaucha is cleanliness. The second one is Shoka. Shoka is the pain. So, who is a Shudra? If we really want to name someone as Shudra, all the doctors today's doctors are Shudras. Why am I saying this? Because the definition says so. Shucha dravati iti Shudraha. Shokena dravati iti Shudraha. He is a person called Shudra who gets melted by seeing the pain of others, and he stretches his hands to remove the pain. This is what really Shudratva. Shudratva, whoever has Shudratva should have this basic quality, at least to help others. Why do I help? Because I have humanity. The basic human nature itself is Shudra. That unless I become Shudra, I am not a human even. So they said, you belong to any other category, but at least be Shudra. Otherwise you are not a human even. So Shudratva. Shudratva should be the basic quality of a human. Then go on raising your qualities one after the other. These are the shlokas from Bhagavad Gita. Shamo damaha tapashaucham shanti arjamavamevacha jnanam vijnanam astikyam brahma karma subhavajam. These are duties of Brahmana. There are 6 duties of Brahmana which are divided into 3 pairs. The first one is adhyayanam, that is to study. Adhyapanam, whatever I study, I share it with others. This is first pair. The second pair is yajanam and yajanam. I perform yajna. Yajna does not mean just offering the ghee into the fire, but the very life system is considered to be yajna. Deva puja, sangati karanam are the 3 meanings of yajna. Yajanam and yajanam. I follow yajna, the best lifestyle, and I motivate others as well to be in the same path. So this is the second pair of Brahmana's duty. The third pair is Dhanam and Pratigrahanam. He is eligible to give and take. These are 6 duties of Brahmana. And along with that, Shamaha, Damaha, Tapaha, Shaucham, Kshantihi, Arjavam. Shamaha is Antarindriya Nigraha, control or the mastery over inner senses, that is mind. The one who has control over the mind is called Brahmana. That is the first quality. Damaha. The second one is Bahirindriya Nigraha, the control over senses external. Those are 10. Jnanendriyas and Karmendriyas. And Tapaha. Tapaha is to bear with any kind of pain for achieving a higher goal. That is austerity. For example, I give common example to all the students. Before we appear the final exam, all the students do tapas previous night. Okay, what do? They leave even their sleep and all the comforts. They study for the next day exam. This is also kind of tapas. Tapas is I can bear with any kind of pain for the higher goal, achieving some goal. This is tapas. Then shaucham, being clean in 3 levels of individual, that is manaha, vak and kaya. Generally when we speak about cleanliness, we look only for the toilets and bathrooms and the the place where we live. But Shaucham is basically followed in three levels. That is Bhautika or Daihika. Sharirikam Shaucham. The second one is Vachikam Shaucham. Vachikam Shaucham is the cleanliness of the speech. What is being clean in speech? First, whatever I speak, others should be able to understand. The second, when I say, others should not get hurt. This is also a clean, being clean with the speech. The third, cleanliness in the manas, being clean, being pure in the psychic level. This is what? Shaucham. Then Kshantihi, the fourth quality. Kshanti is forbearance. I can bear any kind of pain. This is Kshantihi. Arjavam. Arjavam is straightforwardness. Straightforwardness need not be so harsh to others. Say what is the fact with sweet words. This is Arjavam. Rujutvam, being straight in one line of the speech, thought and deed. This is the other quality. And Jnanam, Vijnanam, Astikyam. Jnanam is the ability to understand. Vijnanam, the ability to experience what I understand. These are all the different qualities of Brahmana. If I think I have all these qualities listed above, I am Brahmana. I need not be pointed out by someone else. Oh, you are Shudra, but you are following Brahmana. You are following the tradition of Brahmana. It is never the tradition of following something, but I can choose what I want. This was the freedom given in the ancient society. But today it is very hardcore rule that if you are a Brahmana, then your forefathers and the next generation is also Brahmana. But it was never the system earlier. Shauryam, Tejaha, Dhritihi, Dakshyam, the ability to rule and the management skills. All these are qualities of Kshatriya. And Dhanam, Ishvara Bhavaha. The Kshatriya has a lot to give with others, to give to others. This is Kshatriya. And Ishvara Bhavaha. Ishvara Bhavaha is owning people. Today's politicians, if we want to really call, they do not belong to any category. Either they are not in Shudra or Vaishya or Kshatriya or Brahmana, not everybody. But generally if we look, yes, because when they want to become Kshatriyas, they have to own people. If something happens to any citizen of my country, I should respond. So this is Kshatriya. Krishi Goraksha Vanijyam Vaishyam Karma Swabhavajam. Vaishya is making a society wealthy, richer. So what does he do? He spends most of the time in Krishi, farming, and Goraksha, husbandry, and Vanijyam, the business. All these are his job, his profession and his nature. These are all duties of Vaishya. The last one, Paricharyatmakam karma Shudrasyapi Swabhavajam. Paricharya, helping others and doing any kind of job, seeing the pain of others, I melt myself. So this is what the ancient system presented to uphold the society, social values and lead the society in a healthier manner. So we really have to think which category I belong to, and whichever category I belong to, am I following the duties which are listed in Bhagavad Gita, which is very relevant to this present society. So let us sit straight, let's close our eyes and meditate upon ourselves, our nature, our profession. Let us analyze our own personality. Which quality and which profession occupy my major part of life, so am I. One need not feel inferior or superior to belong to any of the categories. The only aim is to build the finest social order. Let us try to be Shudras, then all the qualities rush towards adapt Namaskara Mudra. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma mritangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu niramaya. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kaschid dukhabhag